Buying mate.
Mate, take one.
It was really cool because
Our next stop was in Leesburg, Alabama, and our host Beth just so happened to work at Little River Canyon National Preserve. We would actually be getting to volunteer at the preserve during our stay. Our first day there, we got to visit and meet the staff, as well as some other little friends. Since it was raining, they mainly just wanted us to explore around and get familiar with the place so we could make a plan for ministry opportunities. We finally got a beautiful day and began to help out by cutting back some weeds, briar patches, and anything else that was overgrown around the canyon center. After doing a bit of work, our boss and new companion, Brooks, introduced us to mate.
Buying mate.
Mate, take one.
it was really cool because strategically we placed ourselves in front of their path and they showed up.
It's not bad. It tastes a little bit like tea.
One of the things that
Definitely
we were trying
tastes
to
like plants.
because
I took it the wrong
the Jewish
time. I'm like,
community takes
I actually kind of like that.
after they finish their after you do a long hike or something like that, it actually soothes your muscles versus making you all jittery after coffee. It's highly caffeinated, but it's not neurologically like, oh, I'm gonna get all crazy like.
Brooks was a missionary in Argentina and discovered that many people in South America drink mate. It is often used to sit and have conversations to actually get to know people. We had the afternoon off, so we decided to go for a hike. Of course, Justin, Zach, and I had to take a dip in the river. After we dried off a bit, we headed back to the house.
He's wearing makeup and pageants.
He's wearing makeup and pageants.
Ladies.
Daisies?
Ladies.
Daisies.
I can't do the these.
These.
Second one of the alphabet.
These.
Ladies wearing makeup and pageants.
The next day was Canyon Fest, which was an event they had for the community every year, and we got to help out in different areas. I mainly just handed out hot chocolate to people, but I got to go around and explore a bit. After church and a rest day, we were back to work, and we literally began clearing out a trail at the Canyon Center. We would work on this trail for a couple of days, and it was nice, as it was the kind of work I enjoy and feel the most familiar doing. We also got to explore at DeSoto Falls. I had never realized that Alabama had so many pretty waterfalls. Our host Beth told us that we had to go to trade day, and so we decided to go with her to check it out. They had literally everything you could imagine for sale, from tools to pigs, yes pigs, and corn dogs that Beth said we had to try. Some of my teammates from Gap Year didn't live far from there, so we got to visit with Landon and Izzy, as well as Tatiana, who was visiting with Izzy for her birthday. We only got to see Izzy and Tot for a bit, but Landon decided to stay the night with us. Later that day, Beth's husband Paul hooked us up to go trail riding. It was so much fun and took me back to when I was younger and used to go riding with my friends back home. Of our entire stay in Leesburg, that day had the most beautiful sunset. I couldn't help but think of it as a love letter from God, of how much He had blessed me with that day, and even the entire time spent in Alabama. Never would I have imagined that Alabama would have been one of my favorite stops on this trip. From getting to explore the preserve, to getting to know all the staff, and everything in between. I felt like I was completely in my element there. As I look back, I am so thankful for our stay in Leesburg and all the wonderful people we met there, and I hope to be able to go back soon.